From the very first time that I saw the plans, it just jumped off the page that this was going to be a spectacular building.
The excitement of the architect and the excitement of Tulane, you could feel the energy right from the beginning.
It's quite interesting building. It's folding as well as coming into different angles.
These specs were probably the most complex, most in-depth set of specifications I've ever seen.
Between the glass sizes, the four-sided SSG, the complex openings, all the angles, I don't know if there's a square corner on this whole building.
We're here at Tulane University, a private university, roughly 14,000 students, and arguably one of the greatest cities in the world in New Orleans, at the heart of our campus at our new Commons. The Commons is a 77,000 square foot building that houses our dining facilities and also the Newcomb Institute. The vision for the Commons was a place for students to gather and to eat, but also to collaborate and to work together, and for students to have that hangout space.
It was probably some of the most challenging specifications that we've ever had on a project. We had glass sizes up to 4 by 10. There was a lot of new challenges with that. We had four-sided SSG, which gave the appearance that the architect was looking for.
There were just too many moving pieces that needed to be solved simultaneously. Early collaboration on a complex project is absolute key. Otherwise, either you're going to be late, be wrong, or be over budget.
One of the main challenges of the project is the logistics. This project had an incredibly aggressive schedule that was constrained by the upcoming fall semester. It was a very tight site limit that was constrained to an active campus as well as live oak trees. In generating a project schedule, one of the items that you look for an advantage in are prefabricated items. One, it will limit the footprint of the material stored on site, as well as it allows for a more efficient installation.
They were specifically looking for a cassette curtain wall system precisely because of the fact that there was not a lot of room on site to stage materials.
The most difficult part of this project was truly understanding the curtain wall system, the sequence in which it would be installed, considering the difficulty in the angles and the structural components of the building itself.
We had to work close with YKK with the challenges of the different folds and how this was going to come together.
The system that was used for Tulane Commons is the YHC 300 SSG cassette system.
It was the only four-sided SSG system YKK had that was impact rated. And in New Orleans, that's everything. They worked very well with us in getting that testing done on time and getting the system put into Logic House so that we could do the project.
I had to go every floor and coordinate the steel and the concrete and make sure that our system is anchored correctly.
The north elevation was probably the most challenging in that there are 4 sections that come in at different angles.
Elevations move thermally and live load differently. So that fold will require 2 double mullions.
We managed to come up with a design that used 2 mullions, pivoting about a common point, so that when you look at the wall, it is one line, even though it's breaking into 3 or 4 different directions simultaneously.
It's an incredibly beautiful building. It's a landmark for the campus. The tremendous amount of challenges, everybody was very excited to take those on. We had an incredible team as well as an incredible design team and set of trade partners.
Immediately, we had YKK's support from day one and was just good communications through the whole project.
I am really happy that there was a beam coordination on this project to find issues ahead of time, ahead of installation, because without that, it wouldn't have been easy.
Tulane Commons is going to be an iconic building on the Tulane University campus. It is a tribute to Tulane and to Broadmoor that they recognize early collaboration lets you take the spectacular vision and work out solutions that still result in a spectacular building, but also a spectacular building that will perform over the long haul.
This is going to be a facility that folks want to replicate. This is going to be the gathering place for our students. This is going to be their home, their living room and dining room. I mean, that's our central hub for student life. I think what you see is a beginning of a transformation of our physical campus.